This is the 14th Friday EV, a sleek and futuristic electric SUV from Dongfeng. It's bold, practical, and packed with tech. I will be driving it today, so stick around to see what it's all about. I really like the interiors of this car. Gadi by the exterior ma jati sporty cha, the interior is just as sporty. I like these circular AC vents, these are really good, and the choice of materials inside this car is decent. I don't like the scratchy plastic right here, but then again, suruma dekhne bittikai it does not look like plastic. They've made it in such a way that this looks like a fabric material even though it is not. Elsewhere, you get soft touch material here on the middle of the dash, on the top of the dash. There's this nice silver trim right across the screen. Right here, you get two screens, a bigger one for the infotainment and the smaller one for the driver. Everything else is the fit and finish is really good. There's a center console here. It is finished in fake carbon fiber, but it is glossy. These glossy bits do tend to get scratchy over time, but we'll see how this one pans out. You get a lot of buttons, which makes driving and operating the car on the move very easy. You get buttons for AC and temperature. You get buttons for, these are touch capacitive buttons. You get buttons for defrosting the front and the back. You get a lot of buttons on the steering wheel, very tactile buttons. And elsewhere, you get buttons for accessing the storage bin, which is really large and also cooled. There is a pass-through for AC right here. The door bins are really large. You can fit up to 3 1-liter bottles, and the glove box is really large. In a time where companies are removing glove boxes altogether, the Friday gives you a really large glove box, which is an A+ in my books. You get map pockets on the seats right here, and you get a big boot. Fun fact, you also get a spare tire on the boot. These seats are really nice, they hug you very good. These are nice bolstering right here. Electronic adjustment on both front seats. The driver gets electronic lumbar as well, and also the driver gets massaging functionality. So I took the car yesterday, and then there was a moment where I had to wait in the car, so I set the AC just right and turned the massaging on. You get 5 modes and 3 different intensities. So lagaya massaging ma, and then I fell asleep. So this seat massaging has been one of those features that you get used to it very quickly, and then you start craving for it. So I already know what is going to happen after I return this car. मेरो गाडीमा बसेपछि I would want seat massaging. I'm doing it right now. It is so amazing. It's not, don't expect like those massage center type massages, but this comes very close. This is so good. There are little neat touches dotted all around the car. I like this silver trim around the AC vents. These make it look really good. And the parking button and the gear knob comes in this fake crystal finish, and these look really good, especially at night, where the Forthing logo, the lion inside the gear knob, lights up. It looks really good at night. Space at the rear is also very good. I think this car has a wheelbase of 2700, a little more than 2700 mm, so sitting 3 adults at the back is no problem. We've checked, and it is really good. Even when the seat set to my driving position, which is all the way back, see, it's not going anywhere, there is enough room for me and adults who are sized larger than me. So this is really good. And to haul all your goods, you get a really big boot back there. You seat really high up compared to most of the competition. Maybe it's because of the higher ground clearance, but the visibility out is really good. You get large windows. The windows at the back are also really large, and then you get this very large panoramic glass roof. It does not open, it's fixed, but it goes right till the headrests for the rear passengers. Forthing has made this car in such a way that It is easier to keep clean from the materials they've used. It is either simple wipe and go or wax and go, which makes things very easy in the long run. For example, this black headliner right here, companies are right now giving you white or cream headliner. These headliners tend to get messy very quickly. In 3 months, 6 months, you'll start seeing smudges on your cream or white headliner. Whereas black really stand the test of time. These are very easy to keep clean and very difficult to get dirty. So plus points for that. The other thing I want to mention is you get a really long rear windshield wiper in this car. I love my rear wipers, and I don't like cars that don't give you one and make aerodynamics as an excuse. This is a very long wiper because my car also has a wiper, and you can see the curvature when I use it. It is usually like this, like almost half a circle, but this one is very wide, and I'm cleaning it right now. It cleans almost, I think that is 80% of the rear windscreen, so it makes things so much clearer while driving. This is such an underrated feature and I love it. Unlike other cars, I've not yet seen the spec sheet for the Friday EV, but straight off the bat I know this is 99 kilowatts in terms of power. This is just enough power to make you all giddy up, but not enough power to make you terrified, which is good. And 0 to 100 comes really fast, and I like how this car puts power down. There's a nice surge from 0 to 70, which is very exhilarating, and then the car balances itself and there's a steady climb to 100, which is not needed on our roads, but it is there. So अरू गाडीमा चाहिँ अरू मतलब I think there are a couple cars जहाँ छान्न दिन्छ, यसमा पनि मिल्छ. You get sports mode, like driving mode selection for overall तिम्रो त्यो सबै पावरको लागि, economy, standard, sports, but then again you get pedals ma pani, normal, comfort and sport, and then steering ma also you will get comfort, normal and sport. So it is very sensitive comfort ma, which I love. It's very easy. त्यसपछि स्पोर्टमा चाहिँ it weighs up मजाले, हेभी नै हुन्छ स्टियरिङ मजाले. My beautiful balance is steering on comfort and then pedals on sport. This attacks corners like anything. I really like how this car handles itself in the corners. Body roll dincha nadine haina, but then it handles it beautifully. The one thing I love the most about this car is the suspension. It is tuned amazingly. It handles all the bumps and potholes with ease. While coming here, we had to deal with a lot of off-road sections, and I was just hammering it, and this car passed all those bumps and potholes without sending much feedback into the cabin, which is really good. One thing I think can be improved are the brakes. It is really spongy. It feels like there's a lot of air resistance on the first few inches. It does not really want to go down, but then again, at the last moment you get all the bite, everything at once. So I think that needs to be recalibrated. Once you start getting used to the nature of the brakes in this car, this is one of the most fun cars to drive in this segment. I've been driving for hours. Right now, I drove for hours yesterday, and it is one of the most fun, one of the most nicest cars to drive in this segment, which is why our battery is down. This comes with a 64.4 kilowatt hour battery. It is good for 400 kilometers WLTP range. You should get anywhere between 350 to 370 kilometers if you drive decently and not like me. And as far as charging is concerned, you get 11 kilowatts AC, which will do 0 to 100 in 7 hours, and you get 80 kilowatt DC fast charging, which will do 30 to 80% in 30 minutes. And we're headed to one of the fast charging stations at Dharke right now. On our way, we found a newly opened fast charging station and decided to top up here. This charging station is by a new name in the EV charging space, aptly named Gadi Charge. This very station is also one of their Huawei hub fast charging stations with 6 GPT guns and 4 CCS2 guns. They are also Nepal's first EV charging station with liquid cooled hub technology. The Gadi Charge app, even though in its early stages right now, is solid and easy to use. You can log into it in seconds, load money on your wallet directly from your bank account via NPS. This method is faster as you forego the extra step of loading your digital wallets like Khaldi and eSeva. It is also more secure because NPS, and you are charged only 1 rupee. Charging is fairly simple. You just plug the connector into your car, select the plug on your app, set a parameter to charge by, and just press on start charging. Simple. The app and the system they have built tracks the actual kilowatt usage rather than just the SOC, and the customers are charged accordingly. This ensures complete transparency on the charging rate and energy delivered. With a robust app and a network that is soon reaching more than 86 charging stations in a few months from Taplejung in the east and to Dhangari in the west, Gadi Charge is well on its way to becoming a key player in this space. Now, back to driving the Fourth Thing Friday. This car also comes with a lot of ground clearance. I don't know the exact numbers, we'll put it down here. But this is more than 175, I can tell you that right away, considering what we drove over to get here. And usually when a car is high up from the ground, you get a lot of body roll. You get body roll here as well, but it is wonderfully contained. This body roll is almost masked like a byproduct of power, because every time I'm powering out of the corner there's a lot of grip. I like how this car grips on the road, and the body roll almost feels like a byproduct of street racing. It is not unnerving, it will not blow your head off, which is good. I really like how this car looks. I saw a red one the other day. Red one looks very good. We are driving the white one right now and it looks amazing as well. I like how it looks mean instead of looking aerodynamic like cars usually do now. Gadi, you get split DRLs. The DRLs are split and you get headlamps down beneath. It is at a spot where you can hit them and damage them, but it is protected a little bit by the front fender protruding out, so that is good. I don't like the little holes they have on the grill. That should have been covered. I really like the charging port on the front because it makes things very easy. You can just drive up to the charging point and then plug in instead of having to back out. And the bonnet is really good. It is sculpted very nicely. The sides is one of the best angle of this car. The rear 3/4, it looks very athletic. The silhouette mathi jन्छ, and which is further complemented by large size tires and 19-inch wheels. This does not have 20, and frankly you don't need 20-inch wheels. Look good, but they come with their own complications. Ride ma alikati harsh ride huncha. You have to put low profile tires on 20-inch wheels. The tires are always expensive and very prone to damaging, and these just look nice because they are finished in black. Out on the back, I really love the rear design of this car. This has connected tail lamps end to end. You also get a diffuser, and the car is going upwards, which gives you a very athletic stance. I really love that. It's like this SUV is ready for business. It looks very athletic. And overall, this car gives a very JDM vibe in terms of exterior styling, which I really like. It is not precarious. It is not hiding underneath anything. It is, look at me, boom, I'm right here, which is really good. Along with the styling and features that you get with the Fourth Thing, there's another positive that is worth mentioning. Fourth Thing has been brought into Nepal by Lakshmi Intercontinental. They are the guys behind Hyundai, and they are synonymous with reliability. So I think you don't need to worry about future of this car once you decide to buy it, because you rest assured you will have a very good set of guys backing it up. Well, it's now time for our verdict. And according to our sources, which has come true in the past, the 14th Friday EV should cost anywhere between 57 to 60 lakhs. That puts it squarely against the MG S5 and the BYD Atto 3. And at that price point, you're getting a car that has one of the best drives in its segment. The suspension setup is one of the best. And you get a good interior, an excellent exterior, and overall a very solid car. I would really shortlist this if I were you. I recommend you to test drive it, get a feel for it before making any purchase decision. And if you like our content, like, share, and subscribe to us on our socials, and we'll see you on the next one.